Good morning, St. Francis, and good morning, people of God. It is Monday, the 25th day of March, 2024. It is Monday of Holy Week, the 37th day of the season of Lent. We are in our final stretch of the Lenten season. We have begun Holy Week yesterday with the celebration of Palm Sunday, and now we have a chilly morning here in Carolina, but wonderful Carolina blue skies. Morning prayer is just concluded here in our courtyard at the Franciscan School, and just want to show everybody the Watson azaleas that Principal Mike Watson planted many years ago are just coming into bloom now. And then there are signs of spring all over our courtyard, especially over here as I go through the grass over here, especially the magnificent redbud that's over there that just come into bloom over here. And so with all these signs of spring, again, this hope that they represent, we move into this Holy Week. And basically our readings for this Monday of Holy Week are about vindication, that God's plan cannot be thwarted. As much as human beings might try to intervene to destroy what God has in plan and in store for humanity, for our destiny as human beings, for what it is that God knows that we deserve and that we need as a humanity to flourish, our desires to perhaps redirect things and to get rid of those things that threaten and challenge will not succeed, because again, God is greater than all of our scheming and all of our planning and all those kinds of things that create in us ideas that we can overpower and stop what God is doing. So I think that we have third grade going into the library over there. So and so from Isaiah, one of the great, there are four suffering servant songs within Isaiah, and this is, I think, number 2, where basically God points out the servant whom he upholds. And even though it seems as though he suffers, even though it seems he is defeated, because, he is representing what it is that God wants done, and he speaks the words that God needs people to hear, he will be vindicated and he will be victorious, because that is, because nothing, again, can stop God's plan. It may seem as though it has been stopped, it has been halted, it may seem as though God's plan has been defeated, but again, that is human foolishness, unable to see, through what it is, to see through what is dark and what it seems to be despairing, to see that hope that allows us to survive, to keep moving forward, and to keep embracing the good that can be found, even in the worst of situations. In the Gospel, John's Gospel today, Jesus, we move in a chronology, and Jesus, after Palm Sunday, experiences this great act of kindness that I think it is Mary. Yes, Martha. He's at the home of Mary and Martha and Lazarus, and Mary basically anoints his feet and anoints and dries the ointment with her hair. Again, as a sign of care, because they do know that something is up. They do not understand fully what is going to be happening to Jesus in this week, but they are trying to comfort him, care for him, and show him the love that he has showed them. And again, there's objection to it, and they think it is a waste, but Jesus again reminds them that they will not always have, him with them, and they need to basically hold firm and remember what it is that he is saying, and how it is that he is guiding people's lives in these last days. Even Jesus does not work in self-pity. Jesus does not work out of care only for himself and what is about to happen to him. There is still teaching to be done, and there are still words of wisdom to be shared. And Mary basically allows for Jesus to feel some comfort, and to feel in himself perhaps some hope, even from this faulty humanity that does not understand fully what it is that God is doing. We can still extend in small ways, perhaps even moments of kindness and generosity. It says at the end that there are other Israelites, there are other Jewish people who are following Jesus and have come to the home of Mary and Martha and Lazarus to see Lazarus and what it is like, because he has been raised from the dead. And remember a couple of chapters ago. And again, so it's curiosity, that's bringing people to Jesus still, but it's Mary and Martha and Lazarus who are trying to show comfort and care and love to the one who is their friend, and to the one who helped them in the end, and who never ever stops in helping them. Something for us to consider, about what it means to be friends and what it means to be in relationship, what it means to care for one another, as we see the care that is given to Jesus in this final week, in these final days of his life. A continue blessed Lent, a blessed Holy Week, St. Francis and people of God. May the Lord give you his peace.